Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. Messi, and he shoots! Opts for safety. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rodri cuts it out. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, important interception. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Guardiola. Looking for options, for movement. And Bebeto! And that's caused a worry or two.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Drives it in. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Gives it back. And this is Icardi. Perisic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's DiMarco. There's a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. He is through here. Marmoush!
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Ramos. And this is Icardi. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And this is Bebeto. Narrow Icardi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through. Gonzalo Ramos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kunde, Guardiola, Van Dijk, Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. Perisic, and he welcomes it in. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 19, viene sostituito
And we're off again.
Numero 5.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Azar. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Perisic. Ball looks a good one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Guardiola has got himself a free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Icardi. He's got and a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's an excellent interception. Inter Milan still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cannavaro. That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Now it's Ramos. And he's shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Looking for a runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. Your impression so far, Jim?
Inter are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that is wildly off target.
Perisic clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Bebeto looks to get on the end of this. Guardiola has created one goal already. Now it's Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Hazard with the delivery. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Could move up a gear here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bebeto. Cannavaro. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Kukçu. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hazard. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He has found the way through. Ball driven towards the far post. Foden does well to get it back. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. There's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cannavaro is there and he can pick it up. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Marmouche with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Gonzalo Ramos. Chance here to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Batistuta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Rodri with the foul. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He is through here, closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's come to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Torres. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Great vision. Now it's Icardi. Lampard. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Tonali. Oh, goes for a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Perisic. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Half an hour played now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Baston unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Gonzalo Ramos. The referee's awarded a free kick. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And back it goes. Icardi. Vitinha. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Five minutes till the break. Gets a good foot in there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Look at the space here! Lampard. Fernando Torres. Now it's Torres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Tonali. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Can he get on the end of this? Well seen. Saw that coming. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tonali has given away a free kick. Oh, super! And Icardi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mauro Icardi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Koundé getting this one clear. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. Gonzalo Ramos! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lampard does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, this is a great position. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the keeper's got it again. Khan sends that a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And a chance! Cleared without complication. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Akanji cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koundé with the clearance. What a throw in. Tries to pass it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Vitinha finds himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Ribéry. That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. That's really well cleared.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, Perisic. Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
And it's lofted through here. Gabriel does well to get it back. He's found a way through. And here's Lewandowski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely weighted ball. Kubo. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Costa Curta. That's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Short changes him with that pass. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Ribery. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
That's a nicely shaped ball, brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Camavinga. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
It's bounced back off the post. And Dijk gets good distance on it. Elects to cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ball is over the line. There will be 4 extra minutes. Done delicately. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Now it's Lewandowski. Khan claims it, and the danger passes. Caught offside that time. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. No way. And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened here? In by Ryger. Up he goes! It's not an especially good pass, that.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's Van Basten.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Gonzalo Ramos. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Park Ji-sung. Perisic. And they can counter here. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Ramos. Ribéry. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can get there. Van Basten! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Icardi receives it in a wide position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ribery. Gonzalo Ramos. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. Park Ji-sung. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, and he shoots! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a...
Shot a goal! And he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Azar, looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Inter Milan, looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 17.
And that's the second half started.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
Camavinga.
Il numero 5, il numero 3. Villa.
Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung in acres of space. Azar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Perisic. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. It's Azar! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's a sharp pass, and he was quick to react. Now it's Icardi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared without complication. And here's Perisic. Icardi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Guardiola.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And here's Ramos. Picked out brilliantly. Kimmich gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Camavinga, he has found the way through, hit into the middle. And that is a little Guardiola! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Now it's Villa, and this is Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Van Basten gets through on his own. Ribery has created one goal already. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Park Ji-sung is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be... Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, brilliantly cut out. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé. Good running, strong and purposeful. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Baggio. That's been slipped through. It's out for a goal kick. Icardi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Villa. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Stood up well to him there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too. and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looking for the run. Cucurella deals with that comfortably. Saliba. Bruno Guimaraes. Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cucurella. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Modric.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Icardi, and he shoots! Goal! Inter! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Azar. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Azar.
Oh, how that...
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Perisic knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's Ramos. And they're back on the ball again. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Modric. And it's Isco. And it's made its way to him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now then, the ball's come loose. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Azar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Picked up. He's having a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Up he goes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Perisic, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Isco. Lovely. Now, there's the shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chance here to counter. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri was steaming forward. Great chance! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the fright whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Perisic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. And that has been clubbed away. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up. Goal, Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's played in low. Long ball upfield. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Modric. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambiasso. And this is Raul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Ribéry. Il numero 19. Il numero 18.
He'll fancy himself from here. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Gabriel. Looking to play him in.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Scholes looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. Now Saliba.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Batistuta.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. Gabriel cuts it out. Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside. Batistuta, it could be in here. Nice interception, well timed. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So that's it, it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mauro Icardi, very much the hero in this game. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Now it's Beckham. Raul. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Perisic. Camavinga. Perisic. All the way back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Otto tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Icardi. Oh, just skip shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Safi Sali. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Perisic. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Safi Sali. Oh, good spread. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard is flagged offside. Perisic. Now it's Camavinga. That is good alertness. Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. Hazard. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vitinha, Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! It's in! Flamengo are level! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Flamengo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
It's Van Basten! What a wonderful goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Flamengo go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force them.
It's Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. They want to be quick to recover this. And the half-time whistle goes. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Mauro Icardi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. He has found the way through. Real chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is a...
And the finish! And he welcomes in a chance for a shot! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 80.314 espectadores. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 15. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Beckham.
Camisa 7. Substituição
that's well seen too.
em andamento.
Knocks it into space. Mauro Icardi! Goal! Inter! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
And Icardi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mauro Icardi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 23. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 10.
And this is Hazard. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa
Flamengo
14.
making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Spread out to the left, threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And they can counter here. Always onto this. Van Basten. Vinicius Junior. Taken back almost at once. And this is Van Basten. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. And another try! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Konate does really well to win the ball there. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Cucurella. And it's Ribery, looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Odo, and the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Castellanos, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Foram indicados 6
Perisic,
minutos de
the
acréscimo.
referee's awarded a free kick.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Castellanos! Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Delivered, has another go!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Akanji makes the interception. Beckham. Otto looking to hit the byline here. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.